Welcome back. We're continuing our day-long special called Haunted Tennessee. On this Hallows Eve, WATE 6 on your side is shining a light on the dark and spooky sites across the state.
At 5, we told you about the unexplained mysteries at the Sam Davis house in Smyrna. Now we're taking a look at the local building with a history of spirits and hauntings.
This morning, I take you inside the Ramsey Historical House in East Knox County, where history lives on.
It's a quiet estate built in 1797. The Ramsey house was the home of Francis Alexander Ramsey.
They were a very influential family in the area, very wealthy, and they contributed greatly to the civic, cultural, education institutions that you see today.
The people and history that come from this house is integral to the city of Knoxville and so much more. But sometimes the past isn't in the past.
It can be anything from seeing a shadow walk by to hearing footsteps.
Kelly Weatherly Sinclair is the executive director of the house.
So there are several that we think we've identified. One is Billy, another is Ann, another we think is Reynolds, and another one is Seth. And those are all different walks of life, a child, a mother, a grandfather, and we think one of the enslaved that was here as well.
Sue Jones is the museum assistant. She says paranormal investigators have looked into the home before.
I was in here and I heard the boy in the other room who had the machine go, "Oh my." I'm like, "What's the matter?" He goes, "Well, somebody just swore at me." I said, "It's just Seth, don't worry about it." So he goes, "Seth, what do you want?" And then the box goes, "Stairs." All right, so we all went over to the stairs.
These thin, short steps lead up to a dormitory. No one goes up here anymore, but there are times this door will shut and Seth has something to say.
But he's not the only presence. There's Billy, who died at age 8.
I know he's in here because he'll like tap me on the arm and says he's walking by.
This didn't creep you out in any way?
No, he's 8.
The Ramsey house staff is used to sightings, even from outside the home.
This window here, cars will go by after we're closed and call saying someone had broken into the house. And after about 3 or 4 times of calling the security company and they're like, "No one's in the house," we realize they keep describing the same person. A tall, thin woman with her hair up in a bun.
It's been years since a Ramsey has lived in the structure, but it's forever their home.
Okay, so the woman in the window is apparently, or they believe, is the second wife of Mr. Ramsey, Ann.
Okay.
And apparently they have to keep, the security guards have to keep coming out, and they're like, there's nobody here, there's no rodents, there's no entries, there's nothing that should be doing this. I will tell you this, I normally don't get freaked out by stuff like this. I'm like, okay. But the way Sue, the second woman you saw in the story, talked about it, she was so just chill about it all, to the point of, I believe you, because you're not trying to freak me out. You're just telling me all the things that have happened to you.
That's what's amazing to me, is that people are just kind of he's 8, what are you going to do?
I probably would pack up and leave for the day, but that's just me. But yeah, really cool stuff over there. And keep in mind, tonight the Ramsey house will host a very special event. It's a Halloween event, and it's called The Spirits Within, detailing the lives of the people who once lived in that home and may still dwell there today. Some of the folks you heard me talk about. Reservations are required and tickets are only $10. We have all the details on our website, WATE.com. Also, be sure to follow along on our free news app.